Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. This is Gaiana.ascended and my name is Anastasia. Today's video is going to be your person's intentions, and we'll pull a couple cards on their next move as well. We will look into what they intend and what they might do, and yeah, we'll get advice, messages, cards, and confirmations at the end as usual. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. And as always, check the description box for links. And I do personals, and my email is there as well. So let's get into the pile selection today. So for pile 1, you have the Rose Qtz in this lovely little apothecary jar. And you have the Owl Tarot with this Magician card. Pile 2, you have the Amethyst. And you have the Wizard's Tarot with this Magician card. Hi, Almond. My squirrel friend is here. I already gave you a bunch. I gotta get squirrel food. Sorry, guys. So this is your card, and you have, of course, the Wizard's Tarot, as I mentioned, and a little squirrel visit. Pile 3, you have the Everyday Witch Tarot. Oh, well, we might as well go with it. We did it in a different order. This is the Magician card from the Everyday Witch Tarot, and the Aventurine stones. So I got a little squirrely when I got distracted by the squirrel. Okay. So remember, this is a general reading, so take only the messages that resonate for you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly away. Not every message, reading, or video will be for every person. I do personals. My email's in the description. I also have a mini love messages deck for sale. You can find the link for that as well. Now go ahead, take a deep breath. Tune into your own energy. Tune into the energy of your person or persons. You may have more than one person, more than one pile. That's totally fine. The timestamps will be pinned in the comments, and they will also be in the description box. And I'll give you a moment, and then I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, pile 1. You have the Rose Qtz, and you have the Owl Tarot with this Magician card. So we are asking what your person is intending in this connection with you, and a bit about what they might do, and anything else that comes through. So we'll get to the tarot in just a moment. This is your grab bag for your confirmations at the end. So letters, numbers, signs, attributes, and we will also have advice and messages as usual. So Spirit had me get a lot of overall energy cards for this reading, so hopefully they'll all fit here. I'm going to actually put that down there. So this will help you to recognize your connection and also just give a kind of complete picture of the situation here. So we have challenges. Make a decision, work on inner healing. So this could have been a connection where you felt like you had to focus on yourself, work on healing. It could have been a triggering connection for you. We have karma. So yeah, so this could be a connection where it brought up a lot of things that you need to work through in this life. Okay, a lot of challenges. We have fearless love, a courageous leap into the unknown. So yeah, it feels like a connection where you've had to face a lot of fears. You may have even made a courageous leap and then ended up, having a lot of triggers or challenges. We have judgment. So yeah, this could be a connection where there was a need for spiritual awakening, or you experienced a spiritual awakening. This could be a connection where you are hoping to bring it back to life, where you're hoping for another chance here with judgment, if you're not with your person at this time. But it's a very powerful connection. You could be feeling divinely led to your person. We have perplexity. Perplexity is the feeling of being unable to comprehend the current situation, leaving you feeling lost. It reminds you not to rush for answers, but to give yourself time and space to understand the answer. The answers will eventually reveal themselves. So yeah, this could be a connection where the spiritual awakening has been a bit confusing. It's been overwhelming. There's maybe been a lot of misunderstandings here. And so Spirit is kind of coming through and saying, like, you need to just take some time and take a step back. So maybe you've felt that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you are going to get answers. I feel like, you know, Gabriel is going to blow their horn. There's going to be some sort of truth revealed, some sort of revelation here. We have camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, and perception. So someone could be a photographer. There could be a lot of nostalgia and reminiscing going on between you and your person. Energetically, you could feel this person kind of missing you. It's almost like you feel like you want to close the door, but you struggle to close the door on this connection maybe. It may be a connection where you have learned a lot of lessons. And you may be trying, some of you may be trying to put this connection in the past. Not everyone is going to be doing that. We have gang, brotherhood of shadows, underworld transactions, violence, criminality. So your person could have had some sort of criminal record. They don't have to, but this could be a connection where you've had to face your shadows. Okay, so this is about shadow work. This is about, yeah, your person could have been in a gang, or you could be in a gang. You don't have to be, but there's this energy of someone having to really face their shadows, or both of you having to face your shadows. There could have been issues with friends. Almond, I've already given you enough nuts. I gotta get squirrel feed, you guys. I can't afford this. Sorry. Cloudy judgment. Illusions, unbalanced and distorted. Yeah, so this definitely feels like a difficult connection, okay? Definitely, maybe things were perplexing. Maybe somebody, you may have felt like you were being love bombed, or you're not really understanding what's going on here. So there's definitely an intense energy here. And we have Rudraksha, Zen, walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. So yeah, there's almost like a need to heal, to pray. Someone might do zikr. Someone could be a Zen Buddha, a Buddhist, not a Buddha. Well, you know, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like you've just needed to take a step back and just calm. I'm hearing take a chill pill, which is something people said in the 80s. And you're incredibly alluring to me, attracted. Yeah, so you're both very intensely attracted to each other. And it's, yeah, there's an intense allure. So actually, we're going to put that right there. Okay, so if any of that resonates, and it doesn't all have to, let's find out what your person's intentions are, and then we'll look at a few cards for what they might do, their next move, and anything else that wants to come through. So Spirit, what are Pile 1's person's intentions for Pile 1, please? Pile 1's person's intentions. Judgment. Wow. Wow. Well, this is someone who wants to bring this back to life. They want to communicate something, very much so. They want to communicate something. They may be having a huge realization. This person definitely may be going through some sort of spiritual awakening. But this is Pluto energy. Judgment is very much a resurrection. So it's like bringing this back to life. Almond, I don't have, he knows I have more almonds. You know I have more almonds, don't you? Okay, hang on. I gotta pause. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Gotta feed a squirrel. Okay, I might have to close my blinds so he doesn't think I'm home. The bag is almost empty. Okay, so what are Pile 1's person's intentions, please, Spirit? The Empress. Wow. Well, this person has some very serious intentions. They want to come in and make you theirs. You don't have to be a feminine, but this person, or this person could be a feminine. Either way, the energy is that of like claiming, kind of, yeah, putting you on a throne. Wow. Yeah, this person wants to nurture you. They want to take care of you. They want to claim you, definitely. Some of them may want to give you gifts. Wow, very big energy, you guys. Okay, Pile one's person, Page of Wands. Yeah, there's somebody here who very much wants to send a message. They want to communicate and they want to spark things back up between the two of you. Yeah, look at, he's holding a salamander, I think. So yeah, they want to bring you some gifts. Look what I found. I'm not sure. Make sure the gift isn't stolen. Something like that. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I say whatever comes through. I've noticed people getting offended lately by some of these readings and the parts where I talk about your person. And I'm like, do you get to the advice where I suggest maybe Spirit's saying this person might not be healthy? Because some people are like, okay, lady, I'm going to choose myself. And I'm like, that's nice. Good. I didn't. I don't know. Don't get offended when a reader reads about your person. Like, you know, if this person's a thief, that has nothing to do with me. And I'm sorry if that's a situation you're dealing with. That's, you know, that's not easy. That's challenging. So, you know, I have empathy for you if you're dealing with someone who's not doing things in the correct way and getting themselves into trouble. And just the message came through. Make sure whatever this person gives you didn't get stolen from someone else for some of you. If you know your person's doing shady stuff, that's all. Okay. So for the rest of you, this person very much, this is mainly about shadow work, okay? Healing from cloudy judgment or unhealthy patterns, toxic behaviors. So moving on. This energy is very much like, I want to spark things up. I want to approach this in a different way. Yeah, very much this person intends to message you. So there's someone here who, yeah, there's a very strong, like, I want to message you. You're mine. Kind of energy. Yeah, they really want to, this person's got a lot of passion and they want to like get that going. There's something here about, I need to get that going. Yeah, but someone could have like a substance issue where they need to like, there's somebody in this energy that needs to quit doing something toxic and like get right with themselves, right with their spirit, right with the earth, right with other people. But it's like they do feel maybe like they have to make things right with you. Maybe they have learned, they may have had this kind of a past and they are learning from that. That's an energy coming through because there's a very strong spiritual awakening sort of energy in this with judgment coming out really in the very beginning here. So they want to communicate with you, Pile One, very much so and very passionately. And they would like to get this moving is what I keep hearing. I'm like, get going. Snapping my fingers. Okay, so Four of Cups. So this person may feel rejected by you. Let's see. The Hangman. The Eight of Cups. The Two of Swords. And the Lovers. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, I was like, this energy does not match this card. So I'm like, what is going on? Wow, Four of Wands. So if you rejected this person or they rejected you, whatever missed opportunity happened here, this was a missed opportunity, okay? And this person's like, oh no, they have had some time to think. And they've had an epiphany, okay? The judgment is like an epiphany. This person's had an epiphany. They understand your worth, your value. They're fiercely attracted to you, and they want to come in and they are concerned that you're going to reject them and that you are going to move on. You may have moved on from this person, right? There is a feeling of emotional unavailability here and this person being like, okay, I get it. Like I have to choose Pile One as my person. So there's something about realizing they have to make a commitment of loyalty and honesty, and they also have to open their heart. So this person intends to bring you their newfound understanding of their emotional availability, of how they were unavailable, emotionally. I keep repeating myself. This is a very strong energy here. There is a very strong desire to be close to you and to have an opportunity. They're like, look, I know maybe you rejected them or they rejected you or you both rejected each other because of this shadow energy. Maybe there was a lack of commitment here, but it mostly feels like emotional availability and someone whose heart wasn't open. And so, yeah, they want to celebrate. This person absolutely is hopeful that the two of you can heal, and they do want to speak to you and bring some sort of clarity and apologize to you and bring emotions. Yeah. So they intend to communicate with you. They want to bring the passion back. They're probably going to send you a message. They're concerned that you don't want that message. Maybe they've sent you a few messages and you haven't read them. They have gained perspective on their behavior. If there has been a separation or there was emotional unavailability or an unwillingness to speak the truth or have clarity, this person has made a very important choice when it comes to their heart and you, and they want to see you again. They want to be able to celebrate, to heal, and they are hopeful that there can be a very clear, honest new beginning. And there's a desire to apologize, to bring their emotions and not just their passion. But this person does feel like they're coming in with a little bit of passion, a little bit of sweet talk, a little bit of like, almost like worship. It's almost like this person's like, oh man, like what was I doing? I wasn't thinking clearly. I was confused. I had a lot of stuff going on. There's things that I couldn't talk to you about. I needed to get through some really difficult, dark things. Look, we have a squirrel. I'm gonna have to close the blinds, I think, because there's one here and there's also one just, buddy, you have to go. And there's a rabbit and a lobster here. Okay. King of Cups and the Five of Wands. This person's been fighting their emotions, and I feel like they've been fighting to survive something difficult here. So I feel like this person has a new perspective, and they've done some healing around this connection and what they want. And it does feel like their intentions they may still be in this energy of like pausing, waiting. It may not be quite the right time. This person wants to move faster, but it almost feels like there's some sort of physical distance here or some sort of difficult circumstances where the choice is being made, the desire and intention is here, but the ability to do that, I'm not so sure. Okay. So, what do they intend to do, Spirit? What do they intend to do, my pile ones person? What are their intentions? We have power balance, have mutual respect and shared responsibilities, equality, respect, care. So this person has had some sort of realization about reciprocity, mutual give and take. There may have been an imbalance of power in this connection, and they want to bring things back to balance. They want to care for you. And yeah, this person's like, look, if you had a relationship with this person where you lived together and they weren't sharing in the responsibilities, they realized that they need to do more to help you with things like even just like chores or bills or whatever, for those of you that lived with this person. I just saw fan the flames, do what it takes to keep the passion alive, and that's definitely what's going on here. This person definitely wants to sweet talk you. They do feel like you are kind of like, meh, no. You guys are in meh energy, and this person's like, okay, well, maybe you've changed your mind. All right, pile one's person's intentions, please. We have distance, challenges that create space between you, long haul, out of touch. And came out with choose wisely, consider long-term issues before you commit, wait, compromise, trust. So if you guys have been out of touch for a long time and there is some sort of physical distance or emotional distance, this person's like, okay, look, I want to compromise. Yeah, this person wants to come in and like give you some flowers and maybe have a conversation, say, look, I've had some time to think about this. You know, I've had to really consider some really important things, but they do want to choose you. That's the thing. They want to build trust, especially if there was some, you know, secrets or fear, distortions here. Exploring, testing the waters, still looking for the right ones, search another path. So they want to explore, they want to test the waters with you. They want to go, this person wants to go deeper. This person's like, okay, they may have been emotionally unavailable, or somebody wasn't bringing enough emotion or mutual like support and compromise. And so this person's like, okay, like I know I need to work on that. So I want to come in and I want to work on that. Okay, what are pile one's person's intentions, please? Apology, forgiveness, guilt, wants to speak their heart, compassion, emotional confession. Yeah, they want to come in and apologize. They hope that you will forgive them. They're going to seek forgiveness. They feel guilty for whatever happened here, whatever didn't happen. And yeah, they need to confess their emotions. Like, it's almost like, I'm sorry that I kept my emotions out of this when you deserve so much better from me. And we have doubts, lonely, negativity, not hopeful, discontent. Yeah, this person feels really bad. They're very lonely. They want to apologize for doubting you, doubting this connection, maybe making you feel lonely. Maybe I'm hearing like dashing. I hear this a lot, dashing hopes against the rocks. So this person feels like maybe they really hurt you. Maybe you were very hopeful. You were very loving. You were very kind, very open with this person, right? And you were just willing to just be fearless and jump in. And it feels like this person's like, you know, you didn't deserve what I chose. Okay, we have possibilities, free-spirited adventure, risk. Yeah, they want to take a risk now. This person does want to, yeah, and this could also relate to the apology. If they were, you know, a little too free in this connection. So take that how that fits your situation, but they do want to take a chance again on this. Yeah, some of them need to come and apologize for ghosting you, disappearing. Yeah, and being conflicted, decisions hot and cold, multiple choices. So this is coming through as, look, I intend to correct this, but they also need, this person knows that you deserve to be committed to, but they're also afraid that that's not the right thing. This person struggles with commitment, spying, social network information waste. They might need to apologize for spying on you, but also they could be spying on you. Yeah, and reaching their breaking point. Look at that. He's right in front of the computer. Stress. Wow. Turbulence, tension, arguments. So this could have also been something that broke the two of you apart, was some spying or some sort of social media issues or gossip or arguing or, you know, work stress, something like that. Look at this. Depth, awareness, importance, value. So this people knows, do I even speak English? I'm really tired. Honestly, with this cloud here, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the cloud. I'm feeling a little, you know, woo, like I smoked something. And I don't do that anymore. So second chance. Yeah. So this person wants to take a risk. They want to roll the dice. I just heard that song, You're as Cold as Ice. Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear, and only you. So if this person rejected you, they feel that it was an irrational fear, fear of commitment, a fear of this person didn't want to risk their heart. And so now they're like, well, it's either that or I lose POW 1. So yeah, there's definitely they want to have a conversation and they want to warm you up and they want to seduce you. And they also want to bring their emotions and they want to talk to you about the changes that they've made and the realizations that they've had and how they've been confused and clouded but they've learned from the past and they're working on themselves and they want to try again with you because they're lonely and they know that they've been very negative about this. Yeah, but they're trying to be in the moment. They're trying to create, you know, calm and success. This person's like, look, I'm trying to be a better person. Gratitude, abundance, being proactive. And especially if you had a kid or have kids with this person, it's like, I know I need to help you. And look at this. It's like the two of you have been experiencing this energy, okay? So there's been a lot of limitations, anxiety, trying to stay in their comfort zone, overthinking, negative outlook. So you've triggered shadows in each other. And now it's time to release those, right? Walking away and releasing, and this separation, right? This broken dream, this heartbreak, this feeling of abandonment because of some sort of external thing, friends, family, work, obligations, crime, whatever it was, right? This person has realized that they have to raise their vibration and heal their unworthiness. And so this has been a lesson for both of you in healing your unworthiness and facing your fears and your doubts and expecting more out of a connection, right? And having healthy boundaries. Okay. So yeah, this person is reaching a point where they absolutely want to communicate. Some of them could just be watching you on a fake account or, you know, on your social media account. And they really want to communicate this to you. So their next move. So what is their next move, please, Spirit? What is their next move, please? The World and the Queen of Wands. Well, they want to find you. If you are separated, there is a distance here. This person wants to bridge the distance. There is travel here. Look at this. They're like, even if I have to paraglide into your yard, okay? Or I have to walk. So this person wants to close the distance between the two of you, emotionally and physically. So they want to travel if they can travel. But they want to be successful here with you, okay? And they're trying to end a cycle, maybe a karmic cycle, right? There's something that is coming to an end and very successfully. And I do feel like this person feels like you're a trophy. That can be offensive to some people, but they feel like you're a prize. They want to win you. They want to claim you. They want to show you what you are worth to them. You are extremely attracted to this person. It's like they are either... There's something here about like also drawing you in. This person intends to sort of create a magnetic atmosphere. A magnetic atmosphere. That's really interesting. Ace of Swords in reverse and 10 of Wands. Yeah, they have to speak to you. There's some sort of truth that this person needs to bring to you. It's become a burden. This person's attraction for you has become a burden. Not admitting the truth of their feelings for you has become a burden. And here we have the Hangman in reverse. So they want to come out of this position where they are stuck, where they aren't seeing the truth, where they're not like... This person doesn't want to be hung up or held back. It's very, very burdensome to them. Yeah, away from their happiness. 10 of Cups. So we have 10-10. So this person wants to close a cycle with you, and they want you back. Yeah, they don't want to wait anymore. 3 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Wands. They are planning and they are trying to move things forward. 6 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Swords upright. So this person does not admit failure or accept failure easily. They are trying to move things to calmer waters. They want to take a risk. They are sorry for being conflicted. This is someone who's going to come in and say, like, I've learned my lesson. I'm not happy without you. A lot of you did have a family with this person, but that doesn't have to be the case. But this person wants to be in a happy home life with you. You know, that feeling of like, we're content, we're together, we live together, we're sharing a yard, we have pets, you know, or kids or whatever. And this truth that it's just weighing on them, this desire for you, these feelings. Okay, and if there was something that pulled them away, like something on the internet or something, work, or there was a third party of some sort, and it can be almost anything. This person realizes they should have prioritized you. They should have, they should have seen the opportunity here. And maybe you had already given this person a second chance, and they're like, wow, you know, I really fumbled that. It could have even been more than a second chance. So let's get you some advice. So it feels like their next move is to complete some sort of cycle in their life and to create a magnetic atmosphere, which I'm not sure what that means exactly, but that's literally what I'm hearing with the World and the Queen of Wands. But they want to close the gap, the distance, and they want to bring you some sort of truth and communicate that to you, okay? So that's what they're going to do. But the World and the Queen of Wands, it's like there's something here about like also building up their self-esteem, like getting their fire back. And there's kind of a glow up energy here. It's like, I'm going to come and show you that I'm on top of the world, that I'm good, that I'm okay, you know, that there's a self-worth thing. There's like a self-worth thing. So there's the very next move is like, I'm healing my self-worth and I'm going to get my family back. Yeah, and I'm going to bring you some sort of truth. I want to lay this burden down, this burden of truth, and I'm going to bring it to you and tell you how happy you make me, and I think the burden for a lot of you is emotions. This person struggles with that. Okay, or it's some sort of mistake that they made here. Okay, a choice they made. They made the wrong choice. Okay, so your advice. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So Spirit is saying you can accept their apology. It's up to you whether you take the advice that is given on a YouTube tarot reading, but Spirit is saying you could accept their apology, receive their gift, receive, this is going to be something very unique with the snowflake here. This person could be dropping hints if they can't if communicating with you is difficult, if you're not very open to their communication or you're not responding to their messages, they may be dropping you hints on social media. So Spirit is kind of saying, you know, be grateful for this person and be gracious with them if you do love them, and receive their apology, receive their gift. If that feels right to you, again, General Tarot, there's a 34 here. And then 41, do something for someone, give your attention to another. Oh, look, there's a squirrel. I love how the squirrels are showing up in all my readings now. And the little birds, these look like the birds on my balcony too. I'm an animal lover. So look at, she's petting my little rabbit, and there's a deer. There's something about being gentle with this person. Yeah, being gentle. Yeah, I mean, if you really, really love this person, there's something here about letting them speak their mind, right? And giving them your undivided attention and being gracious and accepting their love and their apology, okay? And look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. 11. So you may not want this person back in a relationship, and that's fine, but there's something about being gracious about accepting this person's apology, because that's a strong message of what this person intends to do, is to apologize to you, to bring this back to life, to try again, to take a chance, to tell you the truth about something, and to really work on their own self-esteem and building up their own self-worth and completing a cycle, a karmic cycle, and letting something go that isn't healthy for them, right? And working on themselves. So yeah, that is your advice. So let's get messages cards from your person. Okay. We have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Yeah, this person is afraid that you are stuck in some sort of cycle or loop with each other. This could have to do with unhealthy habits that this person has, like addictions, or yeah, somebody could have an alcohol problem here with this card and the habits. Whoa, broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Someone could also be working on their recovery from their toxic habits. With Judgment here, the spiritual awakening can come from doing things like 12-step work or, you know, sobriety, stuff like that. You know, seeking spiritual guidance for unhealthy habits, however someone does that, praying more, and yeah, detoxing. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things were going. Escape. I left when things got hard. Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. And if they have a responsibility to a family with you, they realize they need to do that. If they have another family that they are still responsible for, like an ex or parents or something like that, that's also something that's coming through, that they feel bad about that. Like they need to balance that with the connection with you. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Yeah. But the Empress and Judgment, this person is realizing, like, if I want pile 1, I have to actually commit to them. And time, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Yeah, this person could have taken a very long time. Conversation, I want to call you and hear your voice. Yeah, they want to call you. This person wants to talk to you. And inseparable, our love is always there despite the distance. And daydreaming, I'm always longing for you. Yeah, okay, and these cards. Okay. Can you hear me whisper your name? Why do we have to be apart? My beloved. Now is not the time. What's the point of it all? This person could be feeling depressed. Yeah, they may be feeling like it's too late. I'm definitely feeling that too from this card as well. We were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. We've been together for lifetimes. I dream about a future with you, and I want you, and I need some more time before I can come to you, and I need you to help me. Yeah, this person could be struggling with something pretty intense here. So, okay, so now confirmations. Okay, so for your confirmations, we have road to recovery. Yes, some of your people are getting sober here. They're recovering from something and they do want to heal this and close the distance between the two of you. We have medium length hair, bald, hazel eyes, plus size, and freckles. We have, how can I ever pay you back? Yeah, maybe you had to loan this person money, or they needed something from you, or you gave them a lot and they didn't have much to give you. We have Russia and the Levant and the Middle East and Alaska as locations that could be significant. We have infuriating, neurodivergent, and activist, open-minded, and environmentalist. And we have mystery. Yeah, the distance could be creating a lot of confusion. There's a lot of fear. There's maybe secrets. There's a lot of mystery. The spiritual nature of this connection could be very confusing or perplexing. Okay, so let's get signs, letters, and numbers. For signs, we have Leo and all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And get some numbers. We have 4, 5, not 6, 9. That's 9, 4, 5, 9, 8, 8, 2, 2, 2, and the heart chakra. So yeah, there's something about this person realizing that they really need to open their heart. I do feel like this person has feelings for you, but they've been struggling with it. It's been confusing. It's been scary. It's been overwhelming for them. We have 9, 1, and 4. So those are some more numbers. Those could be dates, ages. Oh my gosh. The squirrels are being so disrespectful. At this point, I'm like, should I even feed you guys anymore? This is ridiculous. That is a screen that came off the door and now they think it's a jungle gym or something, or a ladder. Okay, so we have H, X, V, L, Q, C, D, A. Yeah, someone could be doing that. Another C, we have another H, another V, so a lot of doubles coming through. We have a P, M, this person could be a night owl, especially with the owl tarot. We have a U, we have a P. Ooh, pump. Someone's stomach might have had to be pumped. Whoa, that's interesting. Yeah, someone might have OD'd or something. My heart goes out to you if that happened. We have another M and another M. So no, that's a W. So 3 M's and a W. We have a Z, we have an E, a G, another D. Yeah, another D, another X. Lots of doubles. Is that an L or a J? That's an L. And a K and another V. Okay, and we are going to do an angel card for these to close them out, just because I'm feeling like I need the closure. 1515, creativity. Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. The whispers speak through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect you to the love that is around you. Yeah, and it says whisper your name, so I feel like you have a telepathic connection with this person. Creativity is my birthright. As I express my creativity, I feel a beautiful flow of love and connection. So maybe if you feel love for this person that can't reach them, maybe write, do art, or just express yourself creatively to get the energy out that you feel with this person. If it's sacral or, heart chakra energy that's hurting, a lot of times doing something creative can release stress, pain, and fear and stuck emotions. Okay. And I'm hearing to show you this because 1010 came out in your reading. So 1010 growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. I do feel like this person is trying to purify their intentions with you. Also, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcome I am seeking. Okay, pile 1. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching. I do personals. My email's in the description. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype if you like this video. And if it was helpful, that helps my channel a lot. And I hope to see you again. Bye. Hello and welcome pile 2. If you chose the Amethyst and the Wizard's Tarot with this Magician card, this is going to be your reading on what your person's intentions are, and we'll pull a couple cards on their next move. We will have advice and messages at the end. We will also have your confirmation, signs, letters, numbers, and attributes. So we have a lot of overall energy cards today. I pulled a few more. Spirit had me pull a few more. So this is to help you understand if this is your connection, kind of get a little bit of a understanding of the overall energy between the two of you at this time. And so we have moving, change of residence, or moving in with your partner. So you may have moved, they may have moved, you may have moved in with this person recently. Or you just may have moved somewhere else. We have brunette female, so someone could have brown hair, green eyes in this connection. We have benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. So maybe the two of you are trying to give each other the benefit of the doubt, wanting to give this a chance. Okay. Sorry, I had to close my blinds because the squirrels are very, very smart, and now they've realized they can rattle my screen against my door and harass me. And they can hear my voice, so they know that I'm here, and they're all very hungry because it's winter, so I apologize. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords. So you could have recently had some sort of clarity or truth be revealed in this connection. There could be, that could have something to do with your person's intentions, wanting to bring you some sort of truth or clarity. You could have, there's something about both of you having, air signs is coming through, but also just being very verbal, communicating a lot. This could be someone that you have, that you're still, communicating with at this time. We have contentment. Contentment is the peaceful acceptance of your present situation. It's about finding joy in what you already have and being at peace with yourself. This card reminds you to appreciate the moment, embrace the calm within. So the energy so far in this connection, we'll see what else comes out, feels kind of like you're just content, you're okay, just trying to be happy with whatever you have. Some of you could be waiting for some sort of truth, or it does feel like for some of you, the connection is moving to the next level. You're actually choosing to move in together or move forward with this. Well, let's see what else comes out. We have clock, needing time, cycles, takes time to heal, progressing. Yeah, it does feel like there's some sort of healing that is happening here. So whether you're with your person or not, there's just some sort of healing and sort of just allowing things to shift and change and trying to stay calm and heal. And just take your time. We have genius, bearer of gifts, extraordinary intellect, innovative mind, exceptional ability. We have code here. So someone could be a coder, someone could work with tech, someone could work in IT, someone could work with AI. Someone here could actually be a genius, have an extraordinary intellect. There's definitely like a intelligent connection here, very cerebral, very sapiosexual sort of energy between the two of you. Someone here could be exceptionally intelligent. Yeah. Okay, we have longing, craving, aching, wanting. So there's a lot of desire, a lot of longing. We have selenite, magic. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So selenite is connected to Archangel Michael, so that could be significant. So is the Sword of Truth. So someone could work with archangels, and maybe someone here is very spiritual, very magical, and the other one is very intellectual, very cerebral. We could have like an atheist here with somebody who's like, spiritual or religious, or someone who's just more like analytical, and someone who's more like spiritual and magical. And there could be an issue around, someone not believing that they're a soulmate or something like that. And then we have, maybe there could be more between us, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. So this could be a friend that maybe, there's something here about just being friends. maybe even just allowing this to be in the friend zone right now because, yeah, there's too many differences, but you're just kind of trying to be okay with who you are at the moment, who they are, and there is some desire though. So it does feel like this is a friend or a roommate or a crush or an ex where it's like, well, we can only be friends right now because there's other stuff going on and I just have to be okay with that. Okay. So what is pile 2's person's intentions? What are their intentions towards my pile 2's, please? And not all of this has to resonate, by the way, in case you're new to my channel, as far as the overall energy or the whole reading, because it is general. So what are pile 2's person's intentions, please? We have the World. Okay, well, they want to close out a cycle. Some of them has to do with moving, definitely with moving if there's a distance. But they want to be successful here. They very much want to be successful. Wow. Heavy World energy on this video. People closing out karmic cycles, like really big changes. And this wreath here, see this wreath? Yeah, Christmas. I couldn't spit that out. I was like, whoa. Christmas could have been significant for somebody. There could have been a major change in this connection. It's kind of funny because Spirit's telling me to put that there and put this over here. So I don't know. Okay. Okay, so. All right, what are pile 2's person's intentions, please? Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who wants to have a very clear, very honest conversation. Some of them are saying that they're done. So there is an energy here for some of you that this person's intentions are to just remain friends with you, okay? So take that if that's, if this is an ex, if this is your ex, or even your boss, it could just be that they are intending to remain friends, that they just want to be friends. So, okay. That's not going to be for everybody, but for a lot of you in this pile, this person's like, look, I do want to maintain the friendship, but I kind of have my doubts and my questions about this as a relationship. I'm kind of wanting to give this a chance, but I think it might be better if we're happy with the way it is. Okay, so what are pile 2's person's intentions? The Hangman. Yeah, this person is trying to hold themselves back. Again, there's this message here of, I just want to be okay with the way things are. I'm just accepting this. I'm trying to be content with the friendship. There is something about gaining perspective here, but this is very much like an I'm moving on and I'm not moving forward kind of energy here, or I'm just ending this cycle and I'm just taking care of myself. There's something about being very clear, very honest, but having very, very strong boundaries, and not wanting to get caught up in any sort of, this person doesn't want to have any sort of deception or dishonesty. This person wants everything to be very clear, very honest, very direct. And this person, she, wow, I didn't mean to say she. And I also keep feeling like I'm stuttering. So someone could have a stutter. English might not be their first language. That sometimes happens when I'm trying to channel and I'm trying to speak English and it doesn't come out right. So there could be a need for this person to heal. They don't really feel safe moving forward into an emotional connection, into a romantic connection at this time. Kind of what I'm feeling here. Pile 2's person's intentions. And yes, they could be a female, woman or feminine. What are pile 2's person's intentions, please? The Queen of Pentacles. Let me get one more card. Pile 2's person's intentions, please. The Star. The Four of Cups. Yeah, what's really interesting. So some of you, this person's already in another relationship. So they intend to stay in this other relationship. And they just want to be friends with you because they've moved on to another relationship. So if your person and you moved on from each other and they're in an actual committed relationship, they do intend to stay there, okay? But they want to have a positive, loving connection with you as a friend. For others of you, this person is hoping for a new perspective here, but they need time, but they would like to heal with you. They could be feeling like they were rejected, or someone here felt rejected. This is a missed opportunity, right? Yeah. So there is some pain that needs to heal. This person is maybe not open to love right now because they're heartbroken and they need to heal. Yeah. So much about these wreaths and flowers. So somebody could like to make wreaths, or yeah, someone could have a rose garden, I'm hearing very specifically. Yeah, this is someone who's not really open to love right now. It's just a really strong energy of like, I need some time to heal. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm just listening to my head, not my heart. I do long for you. I do want to be closer to you in some way, but it's just sort of like a wish or a hope or a distant longing for this person. Like somebody who's like wishing on a star, or like I'm hearing like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Like being with you feels like a dream or a fantasy. It doesn't feel like a reality for this person. And some of them definitely could be in another commitment here. And there's a lot of women here, and then there's one man in the middle hung up on a tree. So if this person, so if you're a masculine and you have like a lot of options and you kept your options open, this is just a message. This person is like, that hurt me a lot. I didn't want to be one of your options. I want commitment. And so I'm just sitting here pouring all my love into myself, maybe even like crying a lot. She's like literally sitting in the water, pouring the cup out. She's like, well, yeah, this is someone who looks a little bit upset. Like, well, this was a waste of my love. Like, why did I waste my love on someone who was so confusing? Look at this as math class. So this could be a very intelligent person. Someone here could be into math. But this is a very intelligent person coming through. And for most of you, I'm reading a feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be. But this person feels like they want love and they want commitment, but they're not, right now, they're not open to it. So this person intends to heal, to close out a cycle, to have healthy boundaries, to build their self-worth, to focus on their finances. This is someone who is working on glowing up, on healing, on bringing, they do want to have an honest conversation. There's something here about shedding light on something. But this is definitely someone who needs time to heal, especially if you moved out from each other, if you used to live together, or they had to move away, or somebody had to move away, right? But there is another energy here. This pile is split. There's an energy of someone who wants to move closer, but is not ready for a relationship, okay? This is very much like, I do want to be successful here with you. I would just love it if you can like whisk me away. We could be, you know, there's almost like an eloping energy here too. Like, I don't want to be seen. I don't want a lot of gossip. I don't, you know, something about someone's pride getting in the way here. And there's just this feeling of like, I wish I could just take you away from everything and everyone and the public eye in a way too, and just wrap myself around you and keep you all to myself. So there's something about this person wanting you all to themselves, not wanting other people to have you. Yeah, but somebody here didn't want to take this into the commitment zone, and it definitely caused heartbreak, it caused pain, or you went through a breakup. And so there's something about like, well, I intend to do what's best for me. I intend to keep my love to myself. I intend to heal. I intend to focus on my spirituality or my religion. I'm creating structure for myself. I'm waiting for someone who can offer me commitment here. Now, if this is somebody who you know loves you, it does feel like they kind of want to keep their love to themselves, but also a part of them feels so passionate towards you and so connected to you that they want to bring balance into the situation, and they want to be able to be close to you. But it's like this person's very skeptical. Page of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person's like, if passion was the only thing in this connection, if lust, passion, and desire was the only thing in this connection, it caused a lot of pain. I felt betrayed by that. So there is a feeling of somebody here, like if you are in a situationship with this person's very like, no, I don't want that anymore. Let's just be friends. I want a relationship. It doesn't matter your gender, really. But it's like, I want a relationship. And I'm bored, I'm depressed, I'm sad, I'm tired, I'm heartbroken. I have a lot of responsibilities. I don't want my love to go wasted. I want to pour my cup into myself, and I'm going to move on, and I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to avoid any like lust or passion or desire with other people that doesn't show up with love, reciprocity, and, you know, a commitment and happiness. Yeah. I'm waiting for the real deal. So this person's like, I'm going to stay single until somebody shows up for me and offers me love, happiness, stability, commitment. Okay. So this person intends to stay single, and to heal. And they could be trying to move on from an ex. Or yeah, for some of you, this person's already in a commitment. So take it how it fits you, because there's two piles, okay? We've got single people and we've got people in a commitment already. We've got exes here and we've got just friends who never really made it past the friend zone because of something that they're not over in the past. But this person is like, something about this does feel like a dream or a fantasy. They do long for you. They do want to give this a chance, but it's just not the right time. It's just not the right time for this person at all. They're just not in that energy. So let's keep going though. Let's find out, what are pile two's person's intentions? So they still want to be friends with you no matter what. That's kind of what I'm hearing here. Okay. Pile two's person's intentions. Flying high, feeling infatuated or having an intense affair, starry-eyed passion. So it feels like with this clarifying the world card that this person, you do make this person feel like they're on top of the world. And they are, there is an infatuation here, okay? There is some passion here. But it's something like this person's like, I'm done having intense affairs that don't result in commitment, love, loyalty. You know, and if this person approached you that way, it's like they may have had to learn a lesson. They may have to learn a lesson about that, okay? So if you're like, I'm not the one keeping my options open. This sounds like what was done to me. And I feel like I'm the one moving on from this person. They are beginning to realize that treating you without honor, respect, reciprocity, keeping you in a situationship or a friendship, but wanting the relationship perks was wrong. It sabotaged the situation. So this person's like, I need to be done with that. Pile two's not going to accept that. Okay, what are their intentions? And it could be that this person, that is still kind of what they're doing. So if they're not moving toward you, that could be because they are still having these intense affairs. I'm sorry, I can't read this one way or the other. I'm definitely feeling diverging energies, kind of 3 different energies here now. So I'm doing my best. I'm also doing my best with squirrel drama. I don't know where I'm supposed to put that screen. I guess I'm just gonna have to bring it inside. It can't be remounted because there's snow and it's complicated. And anyways, we need it to melt. Okay, sorry. There could be, okay, this situation could be very complicated. This could be nagging at you. It could be almost feeling like this is like knocking on your door or like distracting you. Something could be unhinged. A door could be broken, not open because somebody isn't ready. All of the things that happen in my readings happen for a reason. All right, this person's intentions. Making magic. Everything seems perfect and it's not an illusion. Trust, believe, and love. Wow. I'm hearing that song, Do You Believe in Magic? And here, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Magic. Okay, this person is starting to realize that they need to believe in love. Wow. This person may feel very jaded about love because of things that have happened in the past. This person may have gone cold because of pain in the past. And so they escape into infatuation and affair energy or situationships or whatever because they are afraid to open their heart, to trust, to believe in love. So they want to, it does feel like this person might be trying to warm back up. So this is winter energy. This is spring energy. So, and then this gives me like hot springs energy. So I feel like this person is trying to nurture themselves and nurture their inner child and bring their love of a life back, to heal, to bring their joy back. This is somebody who's trying to heal their heart. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't going to get another one of these, but apparently we are. Warm brew. Yeah, they're trying to warm up. Speak softly to disarm any dispute or confusion. Honest, vital, patient. So yeah, this person wants to have an honest conversation with you. I feel like this is someone who's going to be very patient. They need you to be patient. So there's a need for patience. This person wants to have calm, clear conversations. They want to come in with patience. They want you to be patient with them. This is someone who's struggling to believe in love and thinks that maybe love is just some sort of high or some sort of dream or fantasy. This is a very logical person. Coming around, hoping for another chance and wanting to try again, regrets and reconciling. Yeah, so we do have wanting to give this a chance, but like, okay, but let's just be friends for now. Because I struggle to believe in love. Okay, all right. What are pile 2's person's intentions with pile 2? Truth, expression, new perspective, seeing the truth, clear action, honesty, communication. And this is literally a new perspective. Okay, yeah, this person definitely wants to have a conversation. Yeah, they want to have an honest conversation. They don't want to fight. They're trying to open their heart and believe in love again, but they're needing time. They need patience. They do want you. They do crave you. They are attracted to you. Yeah, and they do regret something that happened here. And we have receive, open, receptivity, opening up, generosity, gifts, assistance. So yeah, I do feel like this is someone who's trying to warm up to you or be more receptive to you. Maybe accepting your advances or being willing to offer assistance. Okay, interesting energy, pile 2. All right, so pile 2's person, what are their intentions? Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear, and perspective. Better off, happiness, clear headspace. So nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul finding. Right now, this person is not open to commitment. Okay, and that's just what I'm seeing. This person just needs to clear their mind. So this is someone who needs time to heal. They are content on their own. They don't want a relationship. They do want to reconcile with you. They do have intense attraction to you. And they do want to be open, receptive, and, you know, have this clear communication. But this is someone who is like, also, if you rejected this person because their options were open, they're like, I understand. Like, I understand. I just want to have a conversation. I want to apologize. I understand that you're better off, right? I do think this person feels like you're better as friends right now, and that both of you just need to take care of yourselves. Yeah, there's something about spring. So maybe if you're watching this when it's released, it's winter. So maybe this spring, coming around in this spring, the two of you might be open to each other. Yeah. Wow, interesting. Arrogance, ego, stubborn, pride. Someone could be struggling with pride around this connection. Yeah, and it could even be healthy pride. Yeah, it seems like if this situation was messy, rocky, friends with benefits situationship, or a breakup, it's like, it's just not the time, you guys. It's almost like there just needs to be gentleness, clarity, truth, being okay in the moment, healing. Somebody here just doesn't believe in love, or they don't believe that this is going to result in love. But I do feel like there is some desire for a new beginning, but this person could be trying a whole new direction in life. They may be moving on. For some of you, this person moved on into another relationship. Most of you are going to know that, okay? But again, general reading. Yeah, this person is trying to heal from the consequences of whatever happened in this connection or whatever happened in another connection. And look, he's tied up. And this is now someone, the rope is off. So there's something about this person needing to get themselves unstuck. They really need to heal and gain a new perspective and cleanse their energy from whatever this connection put them through, right? Or whatever they put you through. Just take it how it resonates. Yeah, this person is resisting this, and they could be grieving, right? Yeah. Commitment and silence. Yeah. This person is like, no, I don't want commitment right now with this, in this connection. I am wounded. I'm hurting, but I'm secretly watching you. I'm longing for you. I do desire you. I wanted to give this another chance. I wish I could give this another chance, but I am not ready. I'm just not ready. And that's the truth. Right. So, but this is someone who doesn't want to lose your friendship. And I do feel like something might shift in the spring, regardless of when you're watching this. I'm feeling like this is a winter energy, and the spring things are going to warm up. Or in the spring, there could have been rejection. And in the winter, it's interesting because she's in the snow. So take this how it fits you, you guys. I'm also feeling cross-watching. So I'm feeling mirroring here with this hourglass too. You could be mirroring this person. Both of you could have had a lot of options and things got messy. Yeah. Or someone could be polyamorous. Someone could be monogamous, and that's triggering. So let's see what your person's actual next move will be. What is your person's next move? Spirit, pile choose person's next move, please. King of Cups in reverse and the Magician upright. This is someone who wants to get more honest about their feelings. So this is someone who's trying to heal their heart. This is somebody who's trying to manifest love. And so there's something here about this person not being emotionally stable or emotionally available or able to open up about their emotions. And it's like this person's like, look, I need time to learn how to make that happen, to manifest love. So their next move is to heal and bring emotional balance back into their life. And there's something about magic here. So it's like, I'm going to learn how to make magic. Some of them really do want to bring this back to life. They want to warm you up. If you rejected this person, okay, if that is the direction that this went, they understand, but they want to warm you back up. They want to reconcile. They want to be more receptive. They want to be, they want to speak softly. They're willing to be patient with you. And it's almost like there's an energy here of both of you kind of being like, well, let's just be friends and see what happens, right? But this person kind of does want to manifest love. Judgment in reverse in the Moon. This person could still be blocking their own spiritual awakening by trying to control and manipulate things instead of allowing things to just evolve. So it could be that this person is still struggling to open up their heart. They're still wanting to keep things a secret. They're still feeling confused, right? So it's almost like this person is trying to figure out how to control or make things happen in the physical instead of surrendering to their higher self and allowing things to just be open. So it's interesting because this person wants to have an open, honest conversation with you, and they want to be honest, but there's something about their heart and something about them not knowing how to surrender to love or to, to their spirit, or to somebody here could not believe in anything spiritual at all too. Yeah, I'm feeling like atheist energy. And I'm not judging. Everybody has their own beliefs. The Lovers. They need to make a choice. Some of them have to leave this other person. If they're in another connection, they have to get honest about that connection with you, tell you the truth about it. There's some sort of karma that this person is working through that they feel stuck in, and they need to make a choice. So 2 of Swords and the Sun and the 9 of Wands. Right now, this person is, I do feel like this person is not in a healthy energy, you guys. And their next move could be that they are just, I just feel like this person isn't ready for a new beginning in love, okay? They're kind of trying to manifest and create and control what they can control and let go of what they can't. And they are trying to heal their heart, and they are trying to find emotional balance. But it doesn't feel like this person is going to really do very much right now, okay? I don't feel a lot of action toward you. I just feel like this person really kind of taking care of themselves. And it does feel like, though, there's kind of a desire for a new beginning, but this is something that they need time. So right now their intentions are to heal, to take care of themselves, and to remain in the friend zone, to have an honest conversation. It's almost like this person still wants to be close and try to have something emotional, but at the same time, they feel very skeptical about that. And they're hopeful, but they're also experiencing like irrational fears, and their heart's feeling frozen and wounded. Okay, hopefully that made sense, you guys. It was a lot going on in this pile, and I do feel I'm reading, like, sometimes I feel like I'm reading a couple and I'm reading your side and their side in the energy. So if that felt like that was happening, that can happen. So your advice: love makes the difference. 31, love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So bring love into this situation. Yeah. There's some past pain that needs to heal here. And there's security and self-worth that needs to be built. So I feel like there's something about just love isn't necessarily about passion or longing or control or romance. Love is about just truly unconditionally caring for one another. Actions of love are like being kind, being patient, building trust, being open, receptive, being generous, giving someone time, attention. So there's something here about love needing to be brought into this situation. Yeah, and honesty is essential. 38, speak with love and truth. Yeah, there needs to be a conversation. Someone here needs to take their mask off. I'm getting Phantom of the Opera energy here. And this card on the back of the deck is coming through as well. By the way, 31, 38, and 8. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. You deserve love. So there's something here about bringing your self-worth and your truth and your kindness to this. It's almost like this is very much a pile of, we need to have a loving, honest conversation with our self-worth intact, right? Yeah, focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So focus on love, whether or not this person is open to you in a romantic way, or you are open to them, or this can be repaired. There's something about unconditional love and kindness and patience and honesty, having a difficult conversation that needs to happen, and accepting things the way they are, and accepting yourself the way you are, and knowing that you deserve love. And if this connection is not what brings you love, it's okay to let it go and to have the conversation. This isn't a connection where I feel that love exists for me. For some of you, that's how you feel, because some of you are the one that's in this energy of like, no, I'm moving on, right? Because I feel like this person was cold or broke my heart or had all these other options, right? And I was never loved. I was never chosen. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let's get you some love messages. This person struggles to open their heart. So, and there seems like this was a messy situation. So let's see. Finances are a problem. Yeah, with this Queen of Pentacles, this person could be focusing on building their finances. I wish I could take it back. They did or said something that they wish that they didn't. Soulmate, fights, argument, conflict. Yeah, if there was a conflict, or yeah, it's almost like maybe this person, somebody here said something about soulmates and the other one doesn't believe it is coming through. I am intimidated by you. I check on you from afar. There is so much I want to tell you, or maybe someone wants to tell you they feel like they're your soulmate. I still have growing to do. Yeah, I still have growing to do. Someone could be younger in this connection than the other one. I feel empty without you. I'm also hearing someone may have made empty promises here. I can see myself with you in the future. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. And I want to work things out, and I find you incredibly attractive. Yeah, and it's interesting because this, I want to work things out, but I feel like I'm not good enough for you. It's just not the right time. And destiny is taking us down different paths, secrets and deception. Yeah, it's not the right time. Someone may have kept something a secret. Someone may have lied. Someone may be keeping it a secret that they are in another connection now. It's almost like someone in this connection doesn't want to open up to the other one at all. That's a very strong feeling, but there's something about, let's just be friends. Let's just have an honest conversation. Let's heal. Let's see what happens. Okay. So, oh, one more deck of love messages. Which deck? This one? This one. Okay. You're not my lover. You're not just my lover, you're my best friend. Yeah, this person really doesn't want to lose your friendship. I was so lost. Meeting you changed everything. You're worth the wait. Okay, so this person's willing to wait for you if you're the one that's like, no, I don't, I'm rejecting you. You were meant for me, you're perfect. I'm eager to start a family with you. Interesting. This person, maybe they were eager in the beginning and then something happened and now, I don't feel this person is eager right now. Either that or they're hiding that because they need to heal. My intuition tells me to take things slow. Yeah, because their intuition is saying, no, this is moving too fast, or this isn't the right thing for me, or I'm with someone else. I find it attractive when you accept my compliments. And you're so easy to please, I want to give you more. I feel like I've fallen in love with you many lifetimes over. It's easy being vulnerable with you, no hesitations. And our love is so complex, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, this is definitely complicated, you guys. Oh, really, Spirit? I have to give more messages? Okay. Hang on. I have intimacy issues, but I still crave love, so I pull away and come back when I feel safe. Yeah, this is a hot and cold kind of energy. Honestly, I didn't think this was as serious as it turned out to be for me. Romance is something I'm not very good at, but I'm going to try. Friends first is the way I'm able to feel safe trying again with someone. Okay, I understand why I had to pull these. I dream about you a lot. And let's get closer and make something meaningful out of what we already have going on. So it's like, let's just be friends and see what happens. This is such a strong energy here. I do care about you and miss you, and I haven't forgotten you. Okay, and this one too. I want to make things right. Okay. All right. This person really does want to have a conversation with you. They really want to talk to you. That's definitely coming through here. Okay. So confirmations. So these can be you or your person. We have social media got me in trouble. Yeah, there's something about social media. There was definitely an energy in pile 1. Some of you may have messages in pile 1 if there was some social media thing. We have brown hair, beard, blue eyes, green eyes, glasses, and I worship your perfection. We have Hawaii, Mexico, and Eastern Europe as locations that could be significant. We have nerdy, spiritual, stubborn. Yeah, somebody here is very stubborn. Poetic and strong. We have bound. Yeah, this person, they're just not open. There's something about not being open or already in a connection or feeling like trapped energetically, not able to let go of this connection. Something very intense here. Okay. And for signs, oh no, I took away the little divider that I had. So for signs, we have Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. And for numbers, we have 777, 888, 111, and 555. So you may be seeing a lot of angel numbers. We have the solar plexus and the base chakra. So yeah, this is there's a power dynamic issue here. There's something about grounding this connection and personal power and autonomy here. There could be a lot of power struggles in this connection. There could be a difficulty grounding this connection. This definitely could be someone you either moved in with or moved away from or wanted to live with, or there could be a long distance, and that is why this isn't working, because it cannot ground and it creates a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of suspicion, a lot of doubt when it comes to, like, especially if you're only connecting on social media. There's a lot of trust issues coming up here. Okay, and there could be more than one person. There's third-party energy coming through here a lot. Third, fourth, fifth party energy for some of you, so take that how it fits. Oh, and some more numbers. 2, 7, and 6. Okay. So these can be months, ages, dates, whatever you need. We have an X, so this could be your ex. We have you are my ex. Okay. J, B, V, Y, U, M, yum, apparently. P, J, so 2 J's, and someone might like peanut butter and jelly. Okay. E, oh my gosh, I'm hearing that weird song, peanut butter jelly time. Okay. We have another V and another V, so 3 V's. We have an O, H, F, another P, another O. We have a Z. We have an A, Za. Someone's name could be, I'm hearing Za. Is that a name? Yeah, okay. And question mark. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of confusion right now that needs to be dispelled. There's something about having a clear, direct, honest conversation that this person really wants. You may be really wanting that too. I feel like this reading was a bit confusing. There were a lot of different things going on here. And again, this reading may have been confusing because there's mirroring and I feel cross-watching. So if this felt more like you than your person, you might have a different pile. Or if you felt both of you in this reading, I was feeling that too. So, okay. So your angel number to close out, we have 999, release. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. And you got 1717, self-reliance. This is star energy. Time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. Okay, pile 3, that is your reading. I hope it was helpful. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. That helps my channel a lot. If this didn't resonate or if it was confusing, you can choose another pile. And I do personals. My email's in the description, and I appreciate you being here. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose the Aventurine and this Magician card with the Everyday Witch Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So we will get into the tarot for in just a moment for the intentions, for your person's intentions. We will also pull a couple of cards on their next move. We have advice messages cards, and we will have confirmations at the end. This is your confirmation, so we'll have some attributes, letters, numbers, and signs. But first, let's start with the overall energy between you and your person at this time. So we have no, it's not the right time. Okay, so it's not the right time. All right. I don't mean to laugh. I just think it's funny because I said at this time, and then I was like, nope, not this time. Okay, so. Also, I laugh when I'm nervous. Someone got mad at me for laughing during a reading about stalking. By the way, I've been stalked. I don't think it's funny. I laugh when I'm nervous. So, just a little tidbit. So we have, I can feel Mercury going retrograde, and it's only February 5th. Anyway, my words have been a little jumbly. Forgive me. I will do my best here. I get excited, and maybe this person's words are jumbly. Maybe it's not the right time to connect with this person because they're not ready to speak to you or they don't have their thoughts sorted out. I get excited when I think about how incredible we could be together. Possibilities. Okay, I'm actually trying to go this way. Jade, fear. Becoming fearless isn't the point. That's impossible. It's learning how to control your fear, how to be free from it. Yeah, there is something. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling afraid. Somebody could be peacocking, meaning they could be like acting more confident than they actually feel. Someone could be, yeah, jade is a calming stone. So somebody here could be very nervous, very, yeah, just like struggling to open up to this connection. Put that one there. We have freedom. So this could be a casual connection. This could be a connection where you feel kind of free, kind of liberated, very open. Yeah, someone here is not free. For some of you, this person is not free to be in a connection. Take that if it fits you. Perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. So you could feel like you are a perfect match. You or your person could feel like, yeah, this is almost like I'm hearing like too good to be true. There's a lot of nervous energy in this pile. We have confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Yeah, there's a lot of nervous energy. This person's like, I don't know. Are we the perfect match? Maybe one of you feels that way and the other one doesn't. And we have Knight, keeper of honor, armor, battle, loyalty. So yeah, you could be feeling like, I don't know, is this person loyal? Yeah, there's something about confusion around loyalty, around honesty. There could have been conflict between the two of you, and you could have set yourself free from this person because there was a lot of conflict or fear of whether someone was being honest or loyal, okay? Even if you felt like, wow, we're really, perfect for each other, but there's, something about the excitement of how things could be, but like maybe they're not quite the way that they should be. Yeah. And again, they told me to put this here because some of you, somebody's not free to be in a connection right now. Okay, we have separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So again, there's something about, I don't know, is this going to work? So for most of you, there's some sort of separation, or you're just kind of feeling sad, uncertain, missing this person. They could be missing you. And we have faith. Faith is a powerful belief that keeps you unwavering in the face of challenges. Faith is not blind. It is a deep trust in yourself and the universe's power. When faith appears, it reminds you to stay true to your beliefs. So you could have different religious or spiritual beliefs. You could be feeling like you need to rely on faith. You could be just feeling faithful and hopeful that things are going to change, that this person's going to come around, that things are going to work out. And then we have the 7 of Vessels. So this could be someone that you've been dreaming or fantasizing about a lot, missing. This could feel like a situation where there could be a situationship or options open here. Someone not sure if there are other people or if someone's keeping their options open. And there's definitely a feeling of like, I feel like we could be incredible, but there's a fear of commitment coming through this pile. Yeah, there's a fear of commitment on one end or the other. Or someone's in another connection. So this is just something that they're dreaming, fantasizing, and hoping for. There also could be some limerence here. Okay, so if this feels like your energy or your person's, let's see what their intentions are. I think people are a bit confused right now. All 3 readings have had kind of confusion in them, and we are going into eclipse season, Mercury retrograde, and a new Chinese year on the 17th of February. As I'm filming this, it's the 5th, so people could be starting to feel confused, pulled back, wanting to revisit things, kind of going within and reviewing things. So, okay. Pile 3's person's intentions, please, Spirit. Pile 3's person's intentions with pile 3. We have the Knight of Cups. So this is someone that does want to move forward. It may not be the right time, but this person does have emotions here. They want to bring emotions. They have romantic intentions. It's something, look at this. It's almost like this person wants to be free to do this. So I don't know why for each individual who's watching this reading, this person doesn't feel free to do this right now, but they do have romantic feelings for you and romantic intentions. It does feel like a pipe dream, or, I'm seeing like a bubble pipe, even though that's not what he's holding, although I think there is a bubble pipe on a page in this deck. It might be feeling a little perilous. I don't know if that's a dolphin or a shark. Could be a dolphin, because there is like maybe a bit of a romantic kind of soulmate. Like, I feel like this person's perfect for me. They could be the one, but I don't know. So this person wants to pursue you romantically. So they do intend to bring you romance, but let's see what else is going to come through here. Pile 3's person's intentions, please. Whoa. The World, which came out in every pile. Capricorn energy. We have the 6 of Swords. So there's a very strong message that for some of you, it's not the right time because you live at a distance. So there's something about distance here with the World and 6 of Swords, travel, movement. There's a lot of travel and movement energy here. So this person intends to complete some sort of cycle in their life. It does feel like, yeah, they do feel romantic towards you. Otherwise, this could be like moving on and being done with you. But this person's afraid to move on. They don't want to move on. They still want to keep their possibilities open with you. So there's a feeling of like, I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I'm not sure, but I really do want to move forward with you. I want to be successful with you. And some of them could very much want to move in with you or move closer to you, whether it's like a physical move or like, they want to bring emotion here, and it does feel like there's a lot of anxiety. So this person's like, I'm trying to get over my anxiety. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to calm my fear here. I'm trying to free myself from all these fears and illusions and confusion. I'm trying to make a decision here to complete something so that I can be free and move forward. So some of them are going to move on from another person, if that's something that needs to happen here. If you know your person's like in an unhealthy or unhappy connection, they could be, you know, working on getting out of that. So let's see. Or freeing themselves from some sort of situation that's holding them back from you, okay? So pile 3's person, what are their intentions? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so for a lot of you, this person's intending to become free and available, okay? And there's a strong message of like, I want to send you a message. I want to communicate with you no matter how I have to do it. So there is a feeling of, yeah, and wanting to really honor you and respect you. This person also is saying like, if you don't want anything to do with me, it's almost like this person's like, okay, well, I'll just move on. So if you don't want this person and you've rejected them, they're like, well, I want to bring you a romantic offer, but I'll move on and I'll respect your space if you don't want that. This person wants to respect you. This is someone that's very hopeful. Yeah, they're like, there's a confusion here, but there's a hope. There's a desire to manifest this. There's a desire to bring this connection closer. And there is a desire for commitment. Look at this person's like, oh, I got to calm down. I got to meditate. Commitment might scare this person a little bit, right? This person's like, I'm struggling to let go of my independence, but I really want to be with you, or I'm struggling to get free from someone else. So take that how it fits you. Some of you, this person's afraid of letting go of their freedom. Others of you, they have a commitment that they have to move on from. But they do want to pursue you romantically, and they want to be successful with you, and they don't want to be afraid or confused anymore. And they do want to honor you. This is a very independent person. You could both be very independent people. There is a feeling of the two of you being on your own. And if you're in another connection, this person's like waiting for that moment that you're on your own. And they're like, they're going to seize the day. So we have 2 of Wands. This is someone who is making plans and very much could be travel plans. So this person wants to pursue you with this Knight energy, the Knight of Cups. And they could be working on like building up their self-esteem here a little bit. They could be reading books on like how to, yeah, like relationship books or like romance or love books or dating tips or something. Self-help books or something like that going on for some of you. This person is in the process of making some plans, and it does feel like for a lot of you there's travel here. 7 of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody who's kind of hiding this from you. This is somebody who is very much like not... Some of you, this person isn't available to you yet. You may not have even met this person yet. For some of you, Spirit is like bringing like somebody you're manifesting into your energy in this reading to show you like, yeah, you may have been going through a separation. You may be ending a cycle, but there's somebody coming in and you just can't see them yet. They're hidden from you. You don't know about this person yet. You're just in the process of moving on from something. That can happen in tarot. So if that feels like your energy, Spirit's saying somebody's on their way, but they're not available to you yet. And they're working on their own self-esteem and getting out of their own stuff. And you guys are a perfect match. And they're going to show up. And maybe you're feeling confused because you don't realize that this is coming in for you. Okay, but it does feel like with the 7 of Swords, yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, this person's also like, I don't know, should I do this? Like, should I move? Should I offer commitment? What does pile 1, or I'm sorry, pile 3, that could have been significant. What does pile 3 want? This is someone who, it does feel like fate is kind of involved here, you guys. It's kind of like, well, spin the wheel and see what happens. There's things that are hidden from you right now. So a lot of you are manifesting something new. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, there's a new opportunity here. A lot of you, this person isn't available to you yet. So this is like someone you're fated to meet, or someone that is going to come back around who right now isn't available to you because they're in a karmic situation, dealing with some sort of karma. Could be anything: work, location, relationship, family, okay? But this person's intentions are they want to get lucky. They want to take a chance. They want to come out of hiding, and they want this opportunity with you. Oh, this person's feeling sad Death and Empress. Yeah, if you were in a relationship with this person, they want another chance here with you, okay? Especially if there was some sort of deception or betrayal. I mean, you don't have to take someone back who betrayed you. You guys never have to, okay? So, but a lot of you, this person was like keeping their options open, okay? And they were hiding how serious they felt about you. And so this connection ended because there was either a lack of commitment or a lack of a solid beginning or a long distance. There was like, you know, this person didn't choose the option that would lead them to you here. And now they're sad about that, whatever that was. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Some of you had some sort of conflict over a third-party situation, and an energy that felt like it was forward moving turned into like a total whirlwind or a tornado. So whatever got between the two of you, there's something that came between the two of you here, okay? And this person's like, oh no, I've lost the love of my life, or I've lost the possibility to be with this person because I kept my options open. Some of you, this person's just like, you know, they want you to end your connection and they're waiting to swoop in if you're already married. So that's going to be some of you. Okay. Some of you, this person's like losing their mind here in a whirlwind tornado of emotions and passion because they're waiting for their chance with you. Okay. Because you're with someone else. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Some of you are with someone else. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah. And they're waiting for you to break up. The Chariot, the 4 of Swords, and heal, so that the Page of Wands, King of Swords, they can come after you. Interesting. Both of you could be in connections where you need to get divorced or break up as well. That is kind of coming through here. So there's something about you being a worthy investment and there being something in between the two of you that kept you apart or is keeping you apart now. And this person wants to fight for this, and they do want to see you again, and they want to, so their intentions are to, this person's like plotting, scheming, and planning to bring you an opportunity, to bring you an offer. That's what they intend to do. Plot, scheme, plan, and take a chance to bring you an offer. And there's a little backstory here about some grief and third-party stuff and people who are maybe in commitments or you guys broke up, whatever. Okay, whatever your situation is, they're plotting, scheming, and planning to be successful with you and to close the gap, the distance, but they don't feel like it's the right time. And whatever the background was that caused this to be a separation or to not become a commitment, that stuff is, you know, it's like that stuff needs to clear. So this person's like trying to be faithful and hopeful and waiting for all of that stuff to clear up, or they're clearing it up. So it's almost like there's unfinished business here in the background in both of your lives that needs to be cleared up. And it's creating fear, anxiety, sadness, confusion. Okay. All right. So pile 3's person, what are their intentions? Ephemeral, having a brief affair, rocky relationship, short-term, having fun. Okay. Be careful. Some of you, this person is going to keep their options open. Some of you, this person wants to have an affair with you, even if some of this, yeah. Some of you, this person knows that you are committed or they are committed and they want to have an affair with you. Okay. Just be aware. You know, it's like, but they're trying to control themselves because they don't want to do that. So they're like, ooh, should we do something that we shouldn't be doing? Or should we not? Okay, that's coming through for some of you. Some of you, there was some sort of affair and they're being patient and they're waiting, right, for things to heal. They're waiting for the right time to, you know, work their magic to, yeah. So maybe this was a hookup or a situationship or false start for some of you too, okay, right? And they're kind of waiting for the situation to heal, waiting for the dust to settle. They do want to smooth things over here. But some of you, yeah, be careful. This person wants to keep their options open. So if you know that that's how your person is, just be aware of that. I do see that energy here, okay? So what are pile 3's person's intentions? Love stories, communicating and saying what needs to be said. Tough love, truth talk. So they do want to have a talk. Yeah. They want to have an honest conversation, but there's something about having to say something truthful and blunt. Again, time heals is on the back of the deck. Let me get one more of these. What are their intentions? Because I do feel somewhat like some of you have someone who just wants to like tell you stories, like, you know, seduce you and be like, yeah, it's over between so-and-so, but really it's not. So just be careful, you guys. This is a general tarot reading though, so. Find romance. Caught up in a whirlwind of emotions and promises. Mystery, attraction. Yeah, be careful with this person, you guys. This person kind of wants to like sweep you off your feet and make a bunch of promises. And yet I do feel this like sort of shady energy underneath. We have first blush. Soft whispers of affection make love bloom. Gentle romance tender. So they do want to romance you. Maybe they want to offer you a ring, write you a letter. Some of you could have just had something that was open and this person's like realizing that they need to choose. They need to make a decision here. They need to offer you something more stable. So, because you may have put your foot down with this person for this third party situation, all right? So, but it's put this person in a tailspin. They're like, oh no. So I do feel like some of you, this person's like trying to correct their intentions, right? But you guys need to use your judgment. General tarot, and not every reading is like, yay, this person has good intentions. And this one feels like this person wants to have good intentions. They're working on having good intentions. They're hopeful, but yeah. Okay, so what are pile three's intentions towards my pile threes? Pluto, letting go. Death card, endings, resilience, transformation, and power. Yeah, so some of you, if you rejected this person, some of them are just like, okay, well, I'm moving on, but I'm going to try to find my way back. They're like, okay. Pluto is judgment card though. So that is a resurrection. That is like, I want this again. So maybe some of them are just like trying to wait until you calm down and until everything is calmer. And then they're going to be like, okay, now we're going to have this talk. And, you know, I'm going to be resilient and I'm going to let go and I'm going to take my space, but then I'm going to come back and I'm going to try to transform this. You know, I'm going to take the reins and I'm going to, you know, we're both going to get on the broomstick or in the boat. You know, the Six of Swords is like, I want to bring this connection. I want to bring you with me to a calmer place. Okay. And then cold control, silent observing, hiding feelings, secretive blocking emotions, and mask. Yeah. This person is trying to hide their feelings from you right now. And they are definitely trying to hide their emotions and masculine energy. Logical, confident, assertive, protective, wounded, controlling, aggressive, egoic, self-worth, healing, unworthiness. You guys, union, decisions of proposal. So, okay. Fulfillment, wish fulfillment, happy outcome, windfall. All right, so if this person struggles to open up emotionally, they want to bring their emotions into this. So if this was something that was a false start, didn't get off the ground, or there were other people involved, or this person didn't commit, they're like, okay, that end had to happen. I have learned my lesson. We need to have this difficult talk. I did get caught up in this with you and in my emotions, and maybe I made some promises I couldn't keep. And maybe this person was in a very controlling, egoic, sort of blocked energy, but they're realizing that like in order to have a union and to have their wishes and success and to be happy, they have to integrate their own energy and they have to heal their unworthiness. So this person could be going through, there's something about fate here, karma. This person may be going through a major lesson when it comes to self-worth, monetary worth, what they value, so it's almost like this person is letting go of some part of themselves, like a part of themselves that used to be secretive or controlling. This person wants to drop the mask. That is what is coming through here. So they intend to try to bring this back to life after giving you some space. They are, they do want to come in and kind of sweet talk you and romance you. And I would say a percentage of you need to like put your walls up for this person to protect yourself. And another percentage of you, this person really has learned their lesson, but this is definitely a situation where somebody was not like treating you right. Okay. Or there's other people involved here and there's secretive stuff going on. There's lying, there's deception here. So, what are pile three's intentions, please, with pile three? Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Yeah. So this person, this person misses you a lot. They are dwelling on you. And I do feel like this is somebody who is trying to let this go, but they also feel like they get caught up in their emotions and then they want to move toward you. So this is someone who's holding back, but they are like gearing up to come back around. But they're kind of two minds, because a part of them wants to hide. They want to control things. They don't like to express feelings. They don't like to put their ego down. They don't like to be vulnerable. They have some insecurities that make them act, aloof, or keep their options open, or, somebody here lied or cheated. I mean, that's here for some of you, and most of you are going to know who you are. I know that can be triggering, but I don't sell fantasies to my viewers. So sometimes these readings can be a little hard, and I know that. Okay, pile 3's person. What are their intentions? Realization, epiphany, understanding, awakening. Yeah, this person intends to get clarity. So they're working on getting clarity. So this is someone who's in like a review period. They're like letting go, but they're looking at their own issues, their power issues, their control issues, the way that they approach relationships, how they get caught up in romance and then they don't act the way that they should. It's almost like this person makes false promises, or, they got caught up in emotions when they weren't available already. So this is someone who's like, okay, I am doing sort of a life review. I'm letting go, but I'm trying to heal, build up my courage, clear my confusion, make plans. I do think that pile 3 deserves to be treated with honor and value. I'm trying to learn how to be a better lover, be more responsible. I'm putting an end to maybe another connection that they're in. For some of you, right? Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. This person does feel a deep soul connection with you. Yeah, only you. So this is someone who's realizing like it has to just be the two of you. Yeah. Because they feel unstable without you. They feel a lot of turmoil. They're very affected. There's a lot of emotion this person's feeling. So whatever is, this person wants it to be a commitment if there wasn't a commitment in the past. And even if there was, whatever is going on here, it's very messy. This person wants it to be clean, clear, honest, direct. Yeah, this person is trying to manifest. Letting go, moving on, receptive, empathy. This person really wants to let go of the confusion, the instability. Yeah, this person wants to learn how to open their heart and be more receptive and vulnerable. So they're working on that because they feel cursed. This person's developed some sort of truth or clarity about their own lusting behavior, or this, non-committal or affair energy. So if there's silence right now and there's confusion and things have been conflicted, you need to trust your intuition, because this person is finally leaving this kind of thing behind, right? The conflict when it comes to loyalty. Yeah, somebody had some bitter words. There was something that happened here. Something came out in the open, or, for some of you, you're going to find something out that is going to, some of you are going to close the door on this person, okay? Others of you are going to find something out that's going to help you to understand. So there is someone here who's like hoping that they can work it out with you, that you can let go of the past, and that the two of you can be open and receptive. And I do feel like some of you, this person's like, look, I'm done like with my options, or I'm done with this other person, whatever, okay? There's a lot of scenarios coming through, but that is what I'm seeing. So we'll get their next move. So this person intends to take some time, lick their wounds. Some of them are getting out of a connection or waiting for you to. They're going through kind of a review, realizing things about their behavior, how they have control issues, how they avoid commitment, or how they need to get out of one. This needs to come out of the fantasy realm and be something real. This person needs to fight for this. They need to be loyal, that they actually have to stop keeping, it's almost like this person keeps pushing commitment out into the future, or they have a fear of commitment. And so they're coming to terms with that, because they do feel like the two of you are a really good match, and a part of them really wants this with you because they see how valuable you are, and they really miss you when the two of you are not together. And they really, a part of them feels just like fate pulls them back to you. They don't know. They go through like a lot of grief and a lot of loss when they're not with you. But when they're with you, it's almost like this person goes into their ego and they start trying to control everything. It's like someone who's got avoidant attachment for some of you. So when they get really close to someone, they shut down. And they also pine after people they can't have, because it's easier to do that than to actually accept and receive love, right? So they sabotage their relationships, and then they pine after the people that they've sabotaged their relationship with, because they don't know how to open up to love, be receptive or vulnerable, and they have some sort of like controlling, ego around their emotions because of trauma. Okay, so this person's realizing that they need to heal from that. So they could be trying to get help for that. Okay, so what is their next move? Pile 3's person's next move. The Page of Swords in reverse. So they want to come out. I'm hearing like they want to come out of the wings, the sidelines. They want to be on stage. So this person is avoiding sending you a message right now, but they want to communicate. But it does feel like they're holding back still. Their next move is probably to hold back and maybe to observe you. But part of them really wants to come out of hiding and communicate. What's their next move? Ace of Cups. Okay, so this person is holding back their emotions right now still. But they want a new beginning in love, but they're struggling. So I don't feel like they're going to communicate it. It's like this person's kind of keeping their love to themselves and just sort of observing. This is someone who is, definitely going through something very intense. And so it's not quite the right time for them to move towards you. They're in a sort of planning and realizing and major death and rebirth cycle at the moment. But they are aware of their feelings. So it's something about this person. They're not going to communicate their emotions. They're going to hold on to them. But this is someone whose heart is opening, right? And they're in a process of, their intention is to kind of come out of hiding and take a chance here. But if you don't want this person, they're like, okay, well, I'll just move on. Like, I'll just let go, So this person has a really strong fear of rejection. One more card on what Pile 2's next move is going to be. 3 of Wands. So they are waiting for something to happen here. So they're anticipating. Some of you have this person blocked. So they're kind of just waiting for you to unblock them. They can't see you, or they can't observe you, or they can't communicate. So some of them are waiting for you to unblock them. They're just, keeping but their heart is opening. This is someone who wants to open their heart. They want a new beginning. So they could be waiting for you to unblock them, or they could be waiting for something to change with this 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands. Like their next move is a waiting though. It is I'm putting some things into motion here in my own life, and I'm waiting to communicate, and I'm opening my heart to a new beginning. Yeah, the Hanging Man. I don't feel like this person is moving toward you right now. But they are opening their heart, and they are starting to see the truth of their heart. And they are doing a lot internally. A lot of stuff is changing inside them and behind the scenes. And there are plans. They haven't decided against this with you because they do feel this deep connection with you. And a part of them feels like kind of lost without you. So that is what I'm seeing. Let's get you advice. We have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. 47. Wow. Some of you, if there's a physical distance, it's almost like the advice is like, wait until the 2 of you can like physically be in the same space. Yeah, somebody could need to travel. Travel's come up really heavily in today's whole video. Depending on whether you feel like you're the one that needs to come in and like kind of be chivalrous. If you're feeling like you're the one that needs to be chivalrous, this is something about like being chivalrous, but there's very much something here about physical touch, like extending your hand, like a hug or a gentle kiss, but there's this energy of like needing to ground this connection. But let's get more advice on that, because that feels like it's specific to people who like physically can't be together. Yeah, and it is kind of saying if there is no physical connection, that right now, that's why things aren't working. Relationship patterns, 32. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Yeah, it's like something in this situation has to change before the 2 of you can be together. And it does maybe have to do with distance for a lot of you, or that you can't physically touch each other because you're in other connections. And so just kind of accepting that the patterns, the connection has unhealthy patterns right now, and there's a need for change. So there's a need to be strong and kind of see and look in the mirror and see like how you contribute to this not working out. Okay. And realize that both of you need to change. The situation needs to change before it can work. And let's get one more. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. 50. Some of you are already in a commitment, so you really need to review whether or not you want to leave that or not. And this is also how committed you are to, this actually working, being a physically grounded thing. So there is something about needing to be together or live together, or somebody's in another relationship. So this is kind of Spirit saying you need to review as well what you need to change, your own relationship patterns, if you're already in a relationship. There's 2 foxes here. So something about loyalty and also about being honest. Yeah. Spend quality time together. 46. Listen and talk to each other. So there is a need to have a conversation. If there's a physical distance, that might be what needs to change. You need to actually have a foundation together before this can work. If you're already in a connection, there's something about, really doing a really clear like mirror of like, how am I creating this situation? How can I change what I'm doing so that I can actually have what I want? Who do I want to be with? What do I want? Do I have the time? Do I have the ability? Do I have the health? Am I healthy enough? Do I have a strong enough foundation for this to work? And does this person have that? So that is your advice. I am feeling some heavy energy here, so we're going to use these. Emotions overwhelm me. Yeah, this person tries to control their emotions. They get they can feel like romance and like, whirlwind of emotions and mystery and stuff, but they have a hard time with the truth and really like the serious long-term love. I want to be different. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I don't understand. Yeah, this person might be confused by their own behaviors. Childhood trauma. Yeah, they may not understand because there's some sort of trauma here. Yeah, attachment issues could be significant. You might want to look into your attachment issues as well. You've triggered me. Yeah, you definitely triggered this person. You deserve better. Wow. And if someone tells you that, sometimes you need to believe them because they may have a lot of work that they need to do on themselves, and they may just continue to hurt you, and that's like their excuse is like, well, I'm just a messed up person, whatever. I was hurt by you. Yeah, there could have been hurt on both sides of this. I long for your kiss. Yeah, this person does. They want to kiss you. Oh, and they want to give you gifts, a token of affection. Oh, okay. You were right. So yeah, there's something about if you said you deserve better, like hearing tic-tac-toe 3 in a row. You were right. You deserve better than what I did or who I am. I wish I could understand you. Yeah, there is a difficulty in communicating or love languages or attachment styles. There's a lot of confusion. There could be language barrier, cultural barrier, religious. Don't put up with my BS, and why can't I move on from you? Okay. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Yes, this person has a hard time with healthy masculine energy, regardless of their gender, because it could be that, anyone can have father wounds. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. This person could be ashamed of their emotions. Also, not hiding them. Whoa. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. Yeah, some of you are with someone else. This person is afraid you're with someone else, or yeah, you live with someone else, or you moved in with someone else. soon. I'm going to contact you soon. Yeah, this person's not ready, but there's a lot going on here that I do feel they are going to connect. I do feel a lot of like my words are coming out too fast. I'm like of two minds here as I'm trying to channel and read. So this person feels jumbled up right now. It's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. And there's that, a little bit of that ego. Like, I don't know what I've got till it's gone, and there's competition. And then my dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. And you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. So this person definitely, there's a repeating message of them feeling hurt by something that you did as well or said. And you guys get, okay, apparently, whoa, those came out so fast. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the pain I have caused you. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me the most. I wanted to be there to comfort you, but I was afraid of letting you down. And healing. I'm healing pain from my past. I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope. As I'm healing my past and childhood trauma, I just want you to send me love and healing energy. And then this, need you. You are so nurturing, magnetic, and passionate, a queen in my life. Your light shines bright, or you could be a king. Your light shines bright and guides me in my darkness. Guides me through my darkness. Okay. The grammar on this. You feel like home to me, and I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. I need your energy, you and your energy even more now. Okay, so if you have been sending them healing energy, or if you are a healer, energy healer, this person's asking for your healing and they're thanking you. Yeah, and my love for you is written in the stars. Some of you may have messages in pile 2. And yeah, this person is waiting. They're not ready. They have to admit to themselves how they really feel and step out of their comfort zone. So, but they do miss you. So, okay, let's get your confirmations. Pile 3. Okay, so letters, numbers, signs, attributes, and all that. This can be you or your person. We have stoic, health conscious, intellectual, and loner, and jewelry. We have journey. Yeah, you could feel like this is a counterpart journey. Someone could even live in a tent. Camping could be significant. It could be a very long journey that you've been on with this person. This person could need to move, or you could need to move to be together. We have the USA, Europe, and South America coming through as locations. We have, I am battling my demons right now. Yeah, this person is going through a lot. They are struggling. They are struggling with their healthy masculine energy, whether they are a man or woman, non-binary, whatever. We have mole, average weight, muscular, short hair, colorful hair, and karma is at work here. Yeah, actually, it's really interesting. Some of you may have, this could be different parts, the whole video could be different parts of your story, if you feel that. But yeah, this is something where there's a lot of stuff that has to come into alignment. People could be in other relationships working out their issues in order to heal so that, you know, you can both be ready for each other and healthy for each other. And we have Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, and Aries here. I'll get you some numbers. We have 6, 2, and 12. And we have 999, 444, another 2, so 22, and a 22, so 2222. You could be seeing a lot of 2s. We have a 1 and a 7. So those numbers could be significant to you in some way. And we have some letters here. We have B, K, Burger King. Okay, have it your way. Okay, maybe there's a struggle about power, about, you know, do it your way or my way. We have another B. Someone could text BB. We have an R, an M. I'm hearing Kermit the Frog. We have an N, a Y, a D, an exclamation point. What are you doing? I'm hearing like, what are you doing? We have an L, an E, an O, Leo energy coming through. We have a J, a G, another J. We have another E, a U, another J, so 3 of those. We have a Q, we have another M, and we have another N, we have a T, another R, another Y. So a lot of double letters here. So double letters or initials could be important. We have a C, an A, and dollar sign here. So money could be an issue in this connection. And we have an I. California could be important. Okay, I'm also seeing QT, like QT. Someone could text with like, someone could use a lot of abbreviations when they text, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that is your reading. Hang on, I forgot the angel number. We have 1010, growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. The more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I'm seeking. So there's something about putting an end to a certain cycle and purifying your intentions, making sure if you already have pure intentions that this other person has pure intentions, and just focus on the growth in this connection, because growing through this is what's going to give you the outcome that you want in your life. Whether you want to grow together with this person or whether you feel like you need to move on, you are going through like a spiritual awakening. Okay, and then you have 444, so that's an important number. It's coming out again. Protection. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. The time has come to allow all the doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. Yeah, okay. So that is your reading, pile 3. Thank you for watching. I do personals. My email's in the description. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile. And I do appreciate when you like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. That helps my channel a lot. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.